Further to that which excites you. Video by Athena. Stephanie Sarton, light worker extraordinaire. Part of the negative agenda on Earth is desensitizing humanity to violence and sexualizing every single thing, the target being children. Creating a mindset where violence and sex are mainstream and normal, even combining to add violent sex, all while preaching in religion that you will go to hell, is an Illuminati sex attack. It gets you to consent to both and both through media and street theater, while teaching you that it is sin. If everyone else is living in sin, then I will too. Is how people consent because mind control has you seeing in black and white. Violence means violating innocence. Therefore you can see why the agenda includes desensitizing to violence and distorting the sexual nature of humanity altogether. To destroy innocence, one simply has to attack the essence of what makes one innocent, their purity. Innocence is purity, it's honest, it's true, it's love, it feels safe. Purity is authentic, genuine, and real. Intimacy, into me I see. Innocence doesn't have fear, it is love. Intimacy is love of self and others with no fear-based attachments. Sex is sacred. Violence is cursed. Combine them and you have a species with a cursed sexual nature. Cursed means to punish by causing harm. The Illuminati sex attack, or the negative agenda of causing sexual misery on Earth, is about creating a reality where intimacy and innocence are lost to violence and fear, which causes ego attachments to inanimate objects that only money can buy, that will never fill the void. It's to cause harm to intimacy and innocence and punish one by the belief you are going to hell. So which one do you believe? Do you choose to be like everyone else, especially false idols of Hollywood, and engage in violence and sex, then believe you're going to hell? Or do you live pure and believe you are going to heaven? Here's the truth. It has nothing to do with heaven or hell. The agenda is to destroy your life here in the now. Violence against others is never okay. And if you choose to be sacred sexually or open sexually is your choice, neither one gets you to heaven or hell. However, by destroying and harming the love bond that sex is intended for, by making sex a fear-based activity open to share with anyone, you stay in hell here on earth. Intimacy, into me I see, is uninhibited with a sacred partner, with another out of love. It was turned into inhibited with many others out of fear. The divine living law is designed for you to experience heaven on earth, not after death. So when you make a choice, remember it's not about after death, it's about now. Me, Ivo, I put up a short video the other day on my FB feed and many loved it, but one person laughed at it. I saw this was a new follower and I wondered what he could have found to be so humorous about a very seriously intended video. But then I thought, maybe he's interpreting this as a message about sexual excitement. I thought about it and decided it was worth doing a video on this because I'm sure this is only one of the ways that our life energy is being channeled into some very limited expression. Can you explain this, Ivo? Ivo, yes, my love. You said, then Athena told me this, that the reason it excites you is because you're doing it. Also, when you hear the words doing it, what do people immediately think about? Sex. Excitement, passion, and doing it are all terms you use that funnel your energies into sexual activity. Sex has taken on a cheap meaning in your society. Instead of being the illustrious energetic exchange between the divine masculine and the divine feminine, which is an enactment of the entirety of interaction of energy in the universe, instead of being coveted as the act of divine creation of new life, your interpretation of intercourse and sexual activity has been relegated to bar bathrooms, payment to prostitutes, cheap nude or semi-nude poses in magazines, and supposed adult humor which indicates no maturity at all. Your sexual interpretation, without the divine feminine on your planet, is dominated by the dark father archetype, which is held by both males and females. Me, I knew you'd explain it better. Ivo, your people interpret so many things in terms of sexual excitement because for so many who are mind-controlled, sex is the only excitement you know of. When you are your authentic self, you find life itself to be passionate, exciting, rejuvenating, and a constant source of awe. Can you say the same for life on Earth now? Me, no. LOL. Ivo, your values reflect your captors, your controllers, not those of a true human being. For us, every breath we take is a joyous occasion. Every interaction with others an exchange of loving energy. Every act of helping an earthling is celebrated in the heavens. We revere life. You know this. Me, yes. I've been told. Angels have trumpets too. Ivo, our lives are like sweet music to our ears. We love to get up and live. Just being is an momentous occasion every day. So it stands to reason that we understand there is passion in all of life, not just a low-frequency energetic exchange between two mind-controlled people. And yes, my love, the point is, this is being done to you to rob you of the wonderment of being alive. The fact that there is anger and depression upon your planet indicates you are not in alignment with life. You are in alignment with death. It is hard for you to be passionate about life when you are not aligned with your soul. When you look at life from the standpoint of an ego in an over-sexualized society, life is cheap. It is valueless to you. And your perspective shows that. Me, true. Ivo, it is not prudish to not want to play along with those who use innuendo to bait their next sexual conquest. And understand that sexual exchange is not about conquest, it is about connection. Those who feel it is an act of conquest are dominators of the false toxic masculine variety. Ideally, they should be avoided and starved out to hopefully wake up to the true reality of love and sexual interaction before it is too late for them. Me, thank you Ivo. Ivo, my love, you understand and are waking up to all that you must know in order to thrive even on your planet. It is a question of leaving the old behind.